Tab Mobile swinging around the turn. Trial 7. Starter Michael Ross about to release them. They're all ready to go. Lights on and they're off and racing. Good even line 2, Shania T, Muscle Bart, and also wide on the track, Helen Sin showing good early gate speed to the winning post the first time. But it's Shania T with the inside advantage, going to drive through and lead here. Railing up to be onto the leaders back in second placing is Love Yourself. Muscle Bart left without cover in third. Fourth, the inside is Ash B. Then followed by about 12 to 15 metres away to Helen Sin and Curly James at the tail of the field. Into the back straight with 1,700 metres left to go. Shania T in front. Up to in second placing here. The 2-year-old Muscle Bart having a look for the lead. And they're really running along down the back straight with 1,500 metres left to go. Shania T really fired right up here. From the outside, tackling in turn is Muscle Bart. But with Shania T fired right up, Muscle Bart wasn't able to look for the lead, but there's enough room for Jodie Quillen to get to the leaders back in second position with the 2-year-old. About 15 metres away, third placing to Love Yourself, then followed by Ash B in fourth. About 12 metres away to Helen Sin and Curly James at the tail of the field. Lead time in 46.1. Shania T for Rita Burnett comes around the turn towards the 1,200 metre mark and runs for the first quarter in a pretty solid 29.8. So Shania T the leader. Leaders back second placing is Muscle Bart. 3 back the marker pegs in third placing to Love Yourself. Then followed by Ashby fourth the marker pegs. Around at the outside, one off the marker pegs is Helen Sin and Curly James gets a 1-by-1 trail up at the tail of field. They're into the final circuit. They've got 900 metres left to go. Shania T, the leader, leads by 4 metres to in second placing Muscle Bar. Now Jodie comes off the leaders back to face without cover in second placing. Third, the inside, Love Yourself. Fourth, 1-by-1 is Helen Sin, then followed by Curly James, and last to marker pegs is Ashby. Second quarter, 32.2. It's Shania T about to be tackled by the outside, Muscle Bar, and Muscle Bar eventually is going to work over and find the front. 10 metres away, second placing under pressure Shania T. Up to in third placing Helen Sin, then followed by Curly James, Ashby, and last of all is Love Yourself heading off the back straight. Third quarter in 28.7. It's Muscle Bart in front, leads by 12 metres. Up to in second placing, making ground Curly James, and then followed by Helen Sin third, coming around the final turn. Muscle Bart, the 2-year-old, comes into the top of the straight, leads by 12 metres, closing it in second placing Curly James. Halfway up the straight they go. It's Muscle Bart in front, still leads by 4 metres. Curly James going to make a late lunge the outside. Muscle Bart, Curly James, Muscle Bart. Muscle Bart first, Curly James second. They spaced the rest, 25-30 metres away. Helen Sin third, Shania T, then followed by Ash B and Love Yourself at the tail of the field. Last quarter in 28.9 and the Aldebaran Park mile rate 159.1. So the 2-year-old gets up to beat the older horses. Lead time of 46.1. Quarters 29.8, 32.2, 28.7 and 28.9 for the last 400. Gross time 2:45.8. Mile rate 159.1. Last mile in 159.7. Last half in 57.6. And just checking those placings. It should be 4, 6, 5, 1 and 3. 4, 6, 5, 1 and 3. Margins, a half neck by 45. A half neck by 45. So just checking those placings. It's 4, 6, 5, 1 and 3 after trial number 7.